Gyanakosha, an encyclopedia of Vedic knowledge by Pact. Vedas. Rig Veda.
ओम गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपवज्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणान् ब्रह्मणस्पतः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः
Rig Veda, hymns on Indra. Hymns on Indra, Mandala 10. Mandala 10, Sukta 47 in meter Trishtup, Rishi Saptagu Angirasa hailed Indra and Vaikuntha. Thy right hand have we grasped in ours, O Indra, longing for treasure, treasure lord of treasures, because we know thee, hero, lord of cattle, what save us mighty and resplendent riches. Wealth, fully armed, good God and kind protector, sprung from our four seas, the prop and stay of treasures, fraught with great bounties, meet for praise and glory. What save us mighty and resplendent riches. Wealth with good Brahmans, Indra, God attended, high, wide and deep, arid based on broad foundations, strong with famed rishis, conquering our foemen. What save us mighty and resplendent and riches. Victorious, winning strength with hero sages, confirmed in power, most useful, wealth attracting. True Indra, crushing forts and slaying their Soyuz. What save us mighty and resplendent in riches, wealthy in heroes and in cars and horses, strength hundredfold and thousandfold, O Indra. With manly sages, happy troops, light winning, what save us mighty and resplendent in riches. To Saptagu, the sage, the holy-minded, to him, Brihaspati, the song approaches. Angirasa's son, who must be met with homage, what save us mighty and resplendent in riches. My lords, like envoys, craving loving kindness, go forth to Indra with their strong entreaty moving his heart and uttered by my spirit, what save us mighty and resplendent in riches. Grant us the boon for which I pray, O Indra, a spacious home unmatched among the people. To this may heaven and earth accord approval. What save us mighty and resplendent in riches. Sukta 48, meter Jagati, Rishi Vaikuntha Indra visualized Indra and Vaikuntha. I was the first possessor of all precious gear. The wealth of every man I win and gather up. On me as on a father living creature's call, I deal enjoyment to thou man who offers gifts. I, Indra, am Atharvana's stay and firm support. I brought forth kine to Sritha from the dragon's grasp. I stripped the Dasayus of their manly might and gave the cattle stalls to Matagrivan and Dhadeyak. For me hath this was star forged the iron thunderbolt. In me the gods have centered intellectual power. My sheen is like the sun's insufferably bright. Men honor me as Lord for past and future deeds. I won myself these herdy of cattle, steeds and kine, and gold in ample store with my destructive bolt. I give full many a thousand to the worshipper. What time the Somas and the lords have made me glad. Indra, am I none ever wins my wealth? From me never at any time am I a thrall to death. Pressing the Soma, ask riches from me alone. Yeah, Purus in my friendship shall not suffer harm. These breathing loud in fury, two and two, who caused Indra to bring his bolt of thunder to the fray. The challengers I struck with deadly weapon, down firm stand, what words the god speaks to his worshippers. This one by stronger might I conquered singly, yea also two shall three prevail against me. Like many sheaves upon the floor, I thrashed them. How can my foes, the Indra less, revile me? Against the Gungus I made Atitva strong, and kept him mid the folk like Vrata conquering strength. When I won glory in the great foe-slaying fight, in battle where Karanja fell and Paranya. With food of mine enjoyment, Sapyanami came. He joined me as a friend of old in search of kind. As I bestowed on him an arrow for the fight, I made him worthy of the song and hymn of praise. One of the two hath Soma, seen with it. The herdsman with the bone shows forth the other. He feigned to fight the bull, whose horns were sharpened, stood fettered in the demon's ample reason. I as a god never violate the statutes of gods of Vasus, Rudryas, and Adityas. These gods have formed me of auspicious vigor, unconquered and invincible forever. Sukta 49, Meter Jagati, Rishi Vaikuntha Indra have hailed Indra and Vaikuntha. I have enriched the singer with surpassing wealth. I have allowed the holy hymn to strengthen me. I furtherer of him who offers sacrifice have conquered in each fight the men who worship not. The people of the heavens, the waters, and the earth have established me among the gods with Indra's name. I took upon unto myself the two swift vigorous bays that speed on divers path, and the fierce bolt for strength. With deadly blows I smote Atka for Kavi's say. I guarded Kutsa well with these saving hell. As Susna slayer I brandished the dart of death. I gave not up the Aryan name to Dasayu fold. Samadhibha, Tugra, and the Vetasus I gave as prey to Kutsa, father-like, to succor him. I was a worthy king to rule to the worshipper. When I gave Tuji dear inviolable gifts, I gave up Mrigaya to Srutavan as his prey, because he ever followed me and kept my laws. For Ayu's sake I caused Veta to bend and bow, and into Savya's hand delivered Padagrabhi. I crushed Navavastava of the lofty car. The Dasa, as the Vrata slayer, kills the friends, went straightway on the region's farthest edge. I bought the god who makes the lights to broaden and increase. I travelled round about borne onward in my might by the fleet-footed dappled horses of the sun. When man's libations calls me to the robe of state, I soon ripple the powerful Dasayu with my blows. Stronger am I than Nabuz, I who slew the seven. I glorified with might Yadu and Turgava. I brought another low, with strength I bend his strength. I led the mighty 99 wax in power. Bull over all the streams that flow along the earth, I took the 7 rivers as mine own domain. I gifted with great wisdom, spread the floods abroad. By war I found for man the way to high success. I set within these cows the white milk which no god, not even Thwastas herself, had there deposited. Much longed for in the breasts the udders of the kind, the savoury sweets of meat, the milk and soma juice. Even thus hath Indra Meghavan, truly bounteous, spread gods and men with mighty operation. The pious glorify all these thine exploits, Lord of bay cursorers, strong and self-resplendent. Shukta 50 in Meter Jagati, Rishi Vaikunta Indra hailed Indra and Vaikunta. I laud your mighty one who joyeth in the Jews, him who is shared by all men, who created all. Indra, whose conquering strength is powerful in war, whose fame and manly vigor heaven and earth revere, he with his friend is active, lauded good to man. Indra, who must be glorified by one like me, hero, lord of the brave, all cars are thy delight. Warring with Vrata, or for waters, or for spoil. Who are the men whom thou wilt further, Indra, who strive to win thy bliss allied with riches? Who urge thee forward to exert thy power divine, to valor in the war for waters on their fields? Thou, Indra, through the holy prayer, art mighty, worthy of sacrifice at all libations. In every fight thou castest heroes on the ground. Thou art the noblest song, O Lord of all the folk. Help now, as highest, those who toil at sacrifice. Well do the people know thy great protecting might. Thou shalt be everlasting, giver of success here. On all these libations thou bestow strength. All these libations thou makest effectual, of which thou art thyself supporter, son of power. Therefore thy vessel is to be esteemed the best. Sacrifice, holy text, prayer and exalted speech. They who with flowing soma prayer to thee, O sage, to pour on them thy gifts of opulence and wealth. May they come forward through their spirit on the path of bliss in the wild joy of soma juice effused. Shukta 54 in meter Tristub, Rishi Bruhadukta Vamadeva hailed Indra. I sing thy fame that Meghavan, through thy greatness, the heavens and earth invoked thee in their terror. Thou aiding gods didst quell the power of Dasas. What time thou helpest many a race, O Indra. When thou wast roaming, waxen strong in body, telling thy might, Indra, among the people, all that men called thy battles was illusion. No foe hast thou today, nor hast found one. Who are the rishis then, who comprehended before, are time the bounds of all thy greatness, for from thy body thou hast generated, at the same time the mother and the father. Thou mighty steed hast four supermest natures, Ashura natures that may never be injured. All these, O Meghavan, thou surely knowest, wherewith thou hast performed thy great achievement. Thou hast all treasures in thy sole possession, treasures made manifest and treasures hidden. Differ not thou, O Meghavan, my longing. Thou art director, Indra, thou art giver. To him who set the light in things of splendor, and with all sweetness blent essential sweetness, to Indra hath this welcome hymn that strengthens being uttered by the watery Bruhakuta.